Here we have a 69 plate Ford Focus ST. With this vehicle you get 4 19-inch alloy wheels, all in excellent unmarked, unscratched condition, as you can see just there, complemented by the bright red calipers just behind. Now if we come around to the front, we've got these fantastic looking headlights. I'll just show you a front view of this car. They really do look great from this front angle. Headlights are on at the moment, as you can see, with the daytime running lights. We've got some ST badging on the grille just there. We've got our second alloy wheel there. Coming up, we've got colour-coded wing mirrors and door handles. Privacy glass for the rear passengers with black trim around the windows. Here's a quick look at that interior as well. There we go. We've got the black roof rails on top with the blue shark fin antenna. Coming down, we've got our third alloy wheel. Now we've got our spoiler at the rear just there. We do also have a rear reversing sensor, as well as a reversing camera as well. Got the dual exit exhausts, one on either side. As you can see, we've got some more ST badging, and as you can see, the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches. Now here's a look at that last alloy wheel. There we are. Now if we work our way onto the interior, we'll start at the back. We've got this half leather interior which looks absolutely fantastic. ISO fixed points within the seats. We've got the fold down armrest in the middle, 12 volt connectivity in the centre just there, storage nets behind the front passengers. We've got on the doors here, brushed metal handle, electric window control. We've got our integrated speakers and additional storage as well. Now if we go on to the front, just turn the ignition off. 1 second. There we go. We've got these fantastic looking Recaro seats. Really nice looking seats. Incredibly comfortable as well. ST badging on either side. On the doors here, we've got our unlock and lock button, brushed metal handle. We've got this lovely trim as well. We've got electric power folding wing mirrors just there, child lock for the rear windows, electric window controls. We've got our Bang & Olufsen sound system as well, which sounds superb. As you can tell, that is the premium uprated sound system as well. We've then got our electrical adjustments on the seats, so we can make electrical adjustments very easily just by our side. Now stepping in, foot on the clutch, start button, and we are away. As you can see, we have covered just over 13,100 miles. And we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard. We've got our auto lights on our right down there. In the middle, you'll find we've got our multifunctional steering wheel with different controls like speed limiter and cruise control, as well as adaptive cruise control, should I say. We've then got our different modes. So if I go here, you can see we've got our sport mode just there. We've then got our slippery and normal mode as well. We can flick between different bits of data on the center as well. You see there we've got our trip computer, we've got my view, driver assistant, navigation, DAB, phone, settings, etc. Plenty of great bits of data on here. We've got our lane keeping system just there as well. Great spec vehicle this. Start button just behind, infotainment screen in the middle. So on here you'll find things like your navigation, which you can see at the moment. We've then got our audio, different sources of audio you can see just there, like Bluetooth and DAB radio. We've got our phone connectivity, so we can connect our phone via Bluetooth to make calls or listen to music. As you can see there, we've got different mobile apps. Come into the settings here, you'll see we've got things like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then there's a flick through those settings as well. Now we do have our reversing camera as well as front and rear parking sensors, like I mentioned before. There we are. We've got that second view as well. Now, moving down, we've then got our dual zone temperature controls, so we can control each side of the vehicle's temperature independently. Both front passengers are also treated to heated seats, as you can see just there, and we do even have a heated steering wheel in this vehicle as well. Plenty of great features, like I mentioned before. Just below, we have got our wireless charging pad just there, a USB connectivity point, 12 volt connectivity, 6-speed manual gearbox. We've got our parking sensor button just there, we can turn it off and on like so. We've then got our ESC off, as well as start-stop technology there as well. Now, as you can see, we do also have the heads-up display. We've then got our our electronic handbrake, as well as an auto hold button, 2 good sized cup holders below there, soft touch leather armrest, and now that does also double up as storage, as you can see. Now, as I mentioned with the heads-up display before, you can see we've got that on display just now. There we go. So you can hide that if you want, like it was before, or you can have it on show, and then your eyes don't need to go off the road to keep an eye on your speed. Plenty of great features within this car. Again, we've got more of this great trim throughout as well. There's another quick look at those seats. Now, the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide contactless delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, fresh MOT, and it's also HPI clear. That's all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching.
Video test drive of this Ford Focus ST. Now, the purpose of this video test drive is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I'm not having to fight with steering wheel to keep it in a straight line. It is going straight and true, and not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, I do have a very smooth 6-speed manual gearbox. You can easily go through all the gears, no crunching, no unwanted noises. It is a very smooth gearbox. Now, I do have a cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side of the multifunction steering wheel as well. Then we also have the heads-up display that pops up there as well. Now, we do have the satellite navigation in the centre, which is also touchscreen. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if I go scroll across, we can find the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. Now, slowing down for the round now, I'm going to take a left as you would if you're driving this vehicle today. You can see we go through all the gears. So I'm now on 3rd, up to 4th. Then, when the car wants you to change up, it just gives you a visual arrow on the heads-up display. So if it wants you to change up, so at the moment it wants me to change to 5th, so change to 5th. And then if it wants me to change down, it will also give me an arrow to point down, and then it will want me to change down. Now, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, we do also have a rear reversing camera, as well as DAB radio. We also have AM, FM, and also DAB, and also Bluetooth media and Bluetooth audio connectivity. Now, we have very comfortable half leather and half suede seats, which you can easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in this vehicle and still get out feeling fresh. Now, for those cold winter mornings, you do also have a heated steering wheel as well as 2 heated front seats, so it really does make all the difference. Now, here at Ars Car Sales, we are a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and CarGurus. If you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now, if you haven't already, we do have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, so feel free to follow us on either platforms. Now, if you follow us on TikTok, you'll see all the behind stuff of what goes on at RS Car Sales. But right now, I'm coming up to the industrial estate where I'm going to take a right, I'm going to perform an emergency stop and put it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to, and you'll see the rear reversing camera pop up in the centre as well. So I'll be able to do the emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, absolutely no issues whatsoever, and you saw the rear reversing camera just pop up there, as you can see just there. Then in the top right corner we do have your front and rear parking sensors. Now back into drive, absolutely no issue whatsoever. Now, if you're driving this car today, you'd be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs, and if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. But if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around the video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer any unanswered questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this test drive video. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.